Yo, guys, I'm eat it right now, man. Eat it. Telling you, man. Telling you, people don't pay attention to how they drive. I don't speed. I don't none of that wild shit. Always paying attention. Always paying attention. The only thing I ever get caught with is when I can't see. I'm talking about like literally it has to be split second shit that I cannot catch. Take a look at this shit. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Look at that. Just because someone's not paying attention. Just because they sit there and say, oh yeah, man, someone pulled up the parking spot, so you just pull out. You just move into the next lane without looking. I told him, yo, you don't, if there's a bicycle over there, you don't pay attention, you just move? I said, what if I had a kid in the car? What if I was on a motorcycle? I'll be dead because you didn't pay attention to the right. He's like, yeah, I just pulled out because someone else pulled out. I'm like, that's not how you move. That means you press your brake. You're going too fast. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, man. Airbags deployed. That shit deploys so fucking fast too. Lost the mirror. This fucking shit, man. See, guys, this is what happens. I know some of y'all gonna be like, ha, I'm happy that Boost clapped his car up. No, I didn't clap my car up. Literally, this is what happened. Dude told me he was going down a 2-laner. Both lanes, one way. I'm in the right lane, he's in the left lane. But I'm passing him on the right lane because he's going slow. Last second, I'm talking about last millisecond, these airbags just go off. And I'm completely shocked. I'll pull over about half a block down because I don't even know what to do. The car actually shut off, I didn't even know. And then I'm sitting there trying to understand what's going on. I'm looking around and I get mad because I don't understand what happened. Guy pulls up behind me. He has like no damage to his car. He's like, yeah, someone was pulling on a parking spot and I was avoiding him. And I just started flipping. I said, yo, you don't understand. You probably had enough time to slow down. And even if you didn't, why would you turn into the next lane? Like, why would you do that? Like, you don't understand. Like, did you know anybody was there? Like, you gotta pay attention. He just starts telling me, oh yeah, I just got off for work. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. What if I was a motorcycle? I'll be dead because of you, bro. In New York City, they're so stupid with the police report. So now you just take photos and information of everybody, and then that's it. Like, literally, that's it. That's all they do. And you gotta file a police report online, which I like the idea for the convenience, but in this case, I'm freaking screwed, man. I'm freaking screwed. Both airbag deployed here. These airbags deployed. All right, guys. So this is pretty much my natural reaction. I'm back home now. I didn't get the car towed to shop, my friend's shop, or anything like that, because it wasn't too far away from my house, less than 5 minutes. I didn't want to sit out in the cold, wait for a tow truck and all that. The car can still drive. And yeah, I'm a little banged up. I told some of my friends, people that work in law enforcement, people that just work in different stuff with this car accident stuff, just to see what was my next step. And some of my friends advised me to go to the hospital. And I'm not gonna lie, my neck and my head does feel a little, whiplash. Alright, everybody, so it's been a few days, and I haven't seen my car since the accident. Today's Thanksgiving, and once again, I want to say for anybody delayed that, hope you guys are having an amazing Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope your families are great and everything. Hope you guys are feeling well. But just to say it again, man, it is what it is. This stuff happens, but let's see this car, because I haven't seen it since then, and I don't really know how I'm gonna feel knowing that I haven't seen it since then. Whew. Wow. This is a lot better than I really thought it would be. You know, it is crazy seeing the amount of damage that had happened to this car, man. Wow. I can put my hand in there. Like, a cat could go in there and live. Look at this door. This is where they initially hit me with the top part of this car, and the airbags went off. I didn't even know. And then I would say his wheel was turned more out toward to the right side, and it probably caught the bottom end of whatever support he has on his car, and that just ripped and folded the rear back door. I have all the doors locked and everything like that. You guys can see that the airbag went off, curtain bags went off, carbon fiber mirror not here. Boy, this is something something else. Look at that, guys. You can see the damage here. They'll probably either buff this out or get a new fender. Doesn't look like the side pillar was really messed up, or like something's moved right here. So we don't know. It all depends on the damage on this pillar side. Don't know if they're gonna total it. It's not fully closed, so when it rains, there's probably water getting in there and everything like that. Boys. All right, let's take a look inside. Airbag didn't deploy on the steering wheel because it was a side impact damage. But let's take a look at some other stuff. So yeah, the side mirror, this one went off. It's kind of messed up my arm for a few days, this airbag going off, and it did make my arm feel weird. I couldn't really clench my fist too hard after this for like at least 2-3 days. The side pillar went off, the whole airbag deployed up here. It looked like it's finally deflated. You see some water there, so there's probably some water that got into the car. It does suck. What can you really do about it? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Doesn't look like there's no water on this side at all. Yeah. But everything else is still intact. But yeah, this is what it is. So yeah, guys, this is how it looks. BoostinMotion's looking great on the passenger side. Don't know what they're gonna do with the car at all. I'm gonna have to take the car in next week. I'm so busy with the Thanksgiving and everything like that. I don't have the time to take the car over there. So I still don't know what they're gonna do. I spoke to a different amount of people in the car community. They told me that either one, they're gonna total it because both the airbag went out and the seat went off. But also on top of that, they what they may consider doing is fixing it. I mean, really, it's just one door skin, two door skins, passenger bag, and the seat bag. But there are a few other damages to the car. Front bumper does have a few damage over here from it being hit right here. I do have some damage on the passenger side of the car. So they may consider that. And also, from what I know, if this pillar right here that's behind here is damaged any kind of way, for them to actually rebuild that, they might not want to take fault with it. They might rather just they may consider to just call it a total, so they don't want to replace, because if they replace it and it doesn't work after that, then in that case it just wouldn't work, you know what I'm saying? So there's only a few more things that that I can really do here. If they're totaling the car, I'm gonna have to take a few of the parts off. Probably the wheels gonna have to get removed, BBK. I also have the coilovers on the car, they're undamaged. There's also a rear sway bar that needs to be taken off. In the engine compartment, I do have the AMS intakes, catch can, front strut bar, and blower valves. eBay blower valves is going to have to be removed. I could do those on my own. It's not going to take too long. Then I also have a heat exchanger, burger tuning, and I also have the AMS fender tank. I'm going to need to remove the front lip of the car. And the only thing that's really left after that is really the downpipe Megan and the Rev 9 mid-pipe and mid-pipe and YPIPE. I do have a stock muffler in the car right now, so those are like the last two things I would really need to remove. But necessarily, if they do total it, I don't mind if they take the downpipe and the mid-pipe, but everything else I'm gonna have to take off the car. It's really sad to see her like this, because I doubt you guys like seeing it either, man. I don't like it. But to me, I think it is really an easy repair. Most body shops should be able to repair the two doors and the curtain bag and the seat really relatively easy. So we'll see what happens. But honestly, both ways, this car was going back regardless. And I was going to take these parts off the car regardless. So it's not because it got into an accident, but because it was going to happen regardless. All right, so you guys see how it looks, how the damage is. Now listen, at this point, if you want to support your boy Boost, hit the like button. That's free to do. Watch my videos all the way to the end. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you already know what to do. Money sign boostinmotion on Cash App. And I also have a Teespring account below if you guys want to just support the channel, man. Because Boo's going to have to come back after this and come back stronger. But in all seriousness, though, it is sad because I love this car. Even though I was giving it back, I still loved it. It still had my boostinmotion swagger to it. And to see it actually happen, like to get hit, you know, it really wasn't my fault. And for people who made it to this part, you're probably like, but can you just explain it again, Boost? It just doesn't sound like it makes sense. Pretty much, long story short, I was driving down in the right lane. And there was another car in the left lane. And he stated that he was avoiding someone coming out of a parking spot that didn't look in a blind spot, so he just automatically just chose to just change into the other lane without looking. He admitted that, and I blacked on him. I let him know, listen, you can't do that. What if I was a motorcycle? What if I had kids in the car? They could have been hurt because of you. Because of you being just as shitty as that other driver, that driver just drove away because they didn't have any damage. And he said, yeah, but he should have stayed. I said, stay for what? There's no damage to his car. He doesn't need to be around you. But here's the thing. You messed up my day. You messed up my car. Your car has no damage. It just has a fender damage. Mine is done. I can't use my car until it gets fixed. What if I don't have the money to get rental? What if I don't have rental coverage? You literally took the convenience out of my life and messed up my life because of your ability of not making a good decision in a short period of time. I said, I'd rather you had pressed the brake and the rear end of the back of somebody so you can deal with them and their bullshit, rather than you hit somebody that had nothing to do with the original incident. And that's how accidents actually exist. People don't understand that when someone doesn't make a good decision, you're supposed to make a defensive, respectable decision, and you chose not to do that. You chose to just be as shitty person as that person was, and now someone else has to pay because of your effort. And this is an older West Indian guy that says, yeah, I haven't gotten into an accident over 10 years. And I said, well, in this one case, a second earlier, this car could have been I could have been really seriously hurt. A second later, I might have missed you. But it happened exactly at the right moment, and it was supposed to happen. We were supposed to meet up, and it's supposed to happen to this car. So for everyone who wants to know, like, boostinmotion, like, this is like, I don't want to say to the haters, people who don't like me. At the end of the day, stuff happens. But this is what I will sit there and say. Listen, if the universe wanted to happen, it happened. You can't stop it. If someone's gonna pass away, you're gonna lose a life, it was supposed to happen. At the end of the day, my car could have been destroyed, total, flipped, on fire. But I just drove it a few blocks away back home and parked it up for a few days because I just didn't want to deal with the mental of it. So I'm just thankful that I'm not hurt. I'm thankful he's not hurt. I'm thankful no one else got hurt. I'm thankful that, yeah, the airbag blew off from the side of my head, but at least I'm okay. I can still walk and talk and everything like that. It could have been a lot worse than it really is. So I'm just super appreciative of just knowing that I had another chance, that I was the person behind the wheels, because I would hate for someone else to be behind the wheels of this car and didn't know what to do. You know, so at the end of the day, I'm just thankful for that. Cars can be bought, cars can be totaled, new cars can be bought in this place. But when it comes to us and our flesh and bones, they get broken, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So guys, I appreciate you guys so much. If you want to support me and support the channel, you guys know what to do. boostinmotion needs to build itself back from this. Always hit the like button for free. Watch all the videos from start to finish. That's what you guys can do for free. If you guys want to donate to the channel, you guys can cash at me at @boostinmotion. All that stuff always goes to the car, or it goes to me in the form of chicken wings. I appreciate that. And if you guys want to just really hit it hard, just order a bunch of boostinmotion merch at my Teespring account below. And I'm just so super appreciative of you guys. You guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video. You have a good day.